Hello students, welcome in Babita science tutorial class. In the previous topic we have studied about many things, types of crops and agriculture practices and the definition of the crop productions and management. No, so this all we have studied in the previous topics. Now let's proceed in another topic, that is your agriculture practices. No, then various tasks which is done by the farmers during the cultivation of crops are called the agriculture practices, and the many practices is come under this one, agriculture practices. These are the preparation of a soil, sowing, adding manures and fertilizers, irrigations, protection from pests, harvesting and storage. These all are the practices which has done by the farmers. Now let's discuss one by one. The first one is a preparation of a soil. Preparation of soils means what? It not you can cook the soil. No. Preparation of soil means in the field how you will prepare the soil for the grow of the crops. Now see here, sums are given here, some lines are given here. That is a topic is about preparation of a soil. Then first step of the preparation of a soil, the first step for the cultivation, the first step of the cultivation is preparation of a soil. And preparation of the soil means loosening and turning of the soil. No? So we can use the implements here, implements, that is the plow. No? We can use the plow for this purpose, and it can if we use the plow for the preparation of the soils, then soil becomes a loose. Some soils becomes a loose. And this process, when the soil becomes a loose, then we can say that this process is called the plowing or tilling also. Now in the ancient time, what happened, people can use the animals for the plowing. Animals in the ancient time, people can use the animals for the plows, and but nowadays people can use a tractor drawn plows. It is a very useful for the farmer. And you know what is the benefit of this one? The benefit of this one is that it can save the time and labor of the farmer. That's why nowadays farmers can use the tractor drawn plows, but in ancient time people use the animals drawn plows. Now in the next paragraph we will see here, the soil may contains very big lumps. Lumps means big size of a soil. After plowing, what happened, when the plow has done, then big lumps is present in the soil. So how you will remove the big lumps of a soil? Big lumps means big size of the soil. Now we can broke this lump with the help of the hoe. Students, I already discussed about the hoe. What is a hoe? Hoe is the one kind of the implements which we used for the removing weeds and for loosening the soils. Weeds is the what here? Unwanted plant which is grown in the main field. Now sometimes what happen, farmers can add the manures before plowing. Why the farmers add the manure before plowing? You know, because manure is easily mixed with the soil. During the plowing, what happened, if we use the manure before the plowing, then this manure can easily mix up in the soil. That's why farmers can use the manure before plowing. Then here students, we are using here two implements here for the loosening and turning of the soil, that is a plow, and another one is a hoe. And hoe and plow both are the implements of the agriculture. No, we can use in the agriculture. Now, what is the significance of plowing? Significance means what is the importance of plowing, and why we will do the plowing in the field. The first point of this one is that we can use the or we will do the plowing in the field to loosening the soil. The soil becomes free. Soil is not hard. No, when we do the plow in the field, then soil become the loose. Okay, and allows the root to penetrate deep into the soil. Suppose that student, this one is your soil. Okay, if you will sow the seed here, no, then after the germination, when the seed will converted into the seedlings, and when the seed will germinate, then this one is your plumule and this one is a radicle. This one is your radicle. Radicle is related to your root. Okay, when it will goes inside the soil, and when the soil will loose, when the soil is not tightly packed, then this root will easily penetrate into the soil. Penetrate means goes deeply, very easily root will goes inside the soil. That's why we will do the loosening the soil. And for loosening the soil, we can use the implement, that is a plow. That is about a student here, plow. Okay, we can use the implement here, plow. Now understand why we will do the plowing. The first benefit of the plowing is that root can goes easily inside the soil. Okay, and it will help in the grow of the plant. Second point is that it allows the root tips to breathe easily when they go deep into the soil. Yes, again you will see here, when you will sow the seed here, then what happens when you will irrigate this field, then this seed can easily receive the water and the oxygen also. Now see here, soil is not tightly packed, its soil is loose here. Okay, then water can also goes inside it very easily, and oxygen is also goes inside in this one easily. Then this seed can germinate very easily. That's why we will loosen the soil, and that's why we will loosening the soil. Third point, nutrients from humus gets properly mixed into the soils. Nutrient from, the plant can the human body also want nutrients, and plant also wants nutrients. Then NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, these three nutrients is very important for the plant. When we do the loosening, when we do the loosening the soil, then what happens? Suppose that this one is your soil, and seed is here, and when we will add the manure in it, then this will, or manure or fertilizers, then this will goes inside the soil very easily. Now you will see the benefit of the loosening the soil. When we will do the loosening the soil, first point is that roots to penetrate deep inside easily. Seeds can breathe very easily, and the seeds receive the nutrients from the soil very easily, which is a very important for the plant, for the growth of the crop. Fourth point is it brings nutrients and minerals to the top, and thus plants are able to utilize these minerals in a better way. Yes, if the soil is not tight, if the soil is loose, and when we will use these manures in the soil, then this soil then this in the soils manure is easily mixed up, and with the help of the plant, with the help of the roots, plants can receive this manures, receive these nutrients and minerals, and it will goes on the top of the plant, and in this way plant can grow better. So these are the significance of a plowing. That's why farmers can do the plowing in the field, and loosening the soil is the first step of the agricultural practices, or we can say that preparation of the soil is the first step in the agricultural practices. Now other step is, another topic is tools for loosening and turning of a soil. Tools I told to you earlier also. Tools means implements. Which type of implements we will used in the agricultural practices? No, first one is a plow, second one is a hoe, and third one is a cultivator. Plow means I already used plow. I already told to you that plow is a one kind of the implements which we used for the loosening and turning of the soil, and the shape is given here. It is the plow is composed of the plowshare and plow shaft. Plowshare is made of the iron and is a triangular in shape, and the plow shaft is made of the wood. It means plowshare is a bottom part of the plow is called the plowshare, and the upper part of the plow, that is called the plow shaft, which is made of a wood, and it's a very long, and we can use this plow for loosening the soil. Another is a hoe. Hoe I told to you, this is also one kind of the implements we can use for removing the weeds and for the loosening the soil purpose also, and it is again it is made of the iron or wood, and usually actually in the ancient time a hoe is usually pulled by the animal, but sometimes it is pulled by the tractor as well. No, now then comes to the third point here. I hope these 2 points you understand better. Okay, plow and hoe, these two are the implements which we use in the agriculture practices. Now last is cultivator. Now cultivator is composed of a series of iron discs or the plowshare which are fitted on an iron frame. Plowshares which is present in the plow, it is the present plowshare, it is made of the iron which is present in the bottom, and cultivator is pulled by the tractor. Nowadays people can use a tractor for the plowing, no, and it can save the times also. That's why the function of the cultivators is that it helps in tilling a large area in less time. No? Nowadays this cultivator is used in the field. Okay, so these are the three tools which are used in the agriculture practices. Many other tools are also used, like a trowel. No, in Hindi we can say that khurpa. Okay, with the help of this one we can also remove the unwanted plants. Many implements we are using in the crop fields, but in your book these three are given. In these three are given: plow, hoe, and cultivator. Students, I hope you will understand all these points, how to the first steps of agricultural practices, preparation of soils, and what is the significance of a plowing, and which type of implements we can use in the agricultural practices. If you are facing any kind of the problem, then you will comment me in my comment box. I will reply you. Till then, bye and have a nice day.